What's going to happen this weekend?
What's going to happen is I'm going to be a two-time Arnold Classic champ.
Whoa.
Nick Walker and Samson Dauda are the two uprising bodybuilders and are getting the highlight they deserve. Both bodybuilders have competed side to side in many competitions, where both competitors have had their fair share of wins and losses. It is without any doubt that Nick and Samson have a rivalry, especially after this year's Arnold Classic. Nick Walker and Samson Dauda have earned their name through the bodybuilding world and they're admired by many. Their rivalry is also what makes it more interesting, as many people have something to say about both bodybuilders. Both bodybuilders are monstrous in size and have crazy physiques to be reckoned with. Let's look back to this year's Arnold Classic. Samson Dauda won the Arnold Classic after 2 days of thrilling onstage competition among some of the top bodybuilders in the world. Nick Walker, Andrew Jacked, and Samson Dauda were contenders for the top 3 after prejudging. The 2022 Mr. Olympia bronze medalist was the favorite to win another Arnold Classic championship, but Dauda was the one who got his desire. Following the final post-down, Bob Cicherillo took the stage to make the competition's results official. The audience eagerly anticipated learning who had won the competition after he announced Big Ramey's name in 4th and Andrew Jacked in 3rd. While Cicherillo took his time before declaring that previous Arnold Classic champion Nick Walker was the runner-up, he increased the tension. Walker was shocked to see Samson Dauda win the Arnold Classic in 2023. Dauda placed 6th in his first Mr. Olympia competition in 2022. Arnold Schwarzenegger conducted an onstage interview with Dauda following the decisive win. He inquired as to Dauda's sentiments. Samson Dauda responded that he felt surprised. Samson continued, "You carry out all. Although you always hope to prevail, you never count on it." While Nick Walker, who was certain to win the competition, was forced to settle for 2nd place, some experts like Haney Ramrod predicted the outcomes before they occurred. The popular bodybuilding coach Haney Ramrod made an appearance on the Nick's Strength and Power YouTube channel. The host and Haney Ramrod discussed their perspectives on the prejudging for the 2023 Arnold Classic during the interview. Ramrod had a different outlook on who would win than the host Nick Miller did. After prejudging, Ramrod said, "It's really close, but my pick for winning the show right now is Samson." Hadi Chupin, the current Mr. Olympia, Derek Lunsford, the runner-up from the previous year, and Chris Bumstead, the 4-time Classic Physique champion, are all coached by Ramrod. Ramrod knew what to anticipate from Samson Dauda. Several people predicted that Nick Walker, Sean Clarida, Big Ramey, and Samson Dauda would be the leading contenders for the 2023 Arnold Classic. Walker and Dauda finished in the top 3, confirming that the assessment was accurate. With his 3rd-place finish, Andrew Jacked also surprised many. It is obvious that the upcoming bodybuilding generation is here to stay and is prepared to usher in a new age of the sport. Nick Walker lacks the perfect build or height of the 2 Nigerians, but he still makes the most of his abilities. The competition's best arms were his. His conditioning was sharp and gritty as usual, and was particularly noticeable in his back double biceps with their array of lines and divots. Walker was given the $10,000 prize for having the most muscle. The mutant did not go backward. As a top Olympia candidate, he is exactly where he was, but he finds himself in danger when he's discovered in a form show. Milo Sarchev discussed what he believes went wrong for Nick Walker at the Arnold Classic in a recent edition of the Culturecast. As far as Nick Walker, let's talk. Nick would be in a category of you. You go for your strengths and you are winning the shows. And Nick could go for his strengths and win the shows. Crazy conditioning, yes. But I think he sacrificed a little too much from Olympia and lost size in the legs. That now created even more imbalance from the upper body to lower body, and it exposed his shoulder to quad ratio. It's obvious that Nick Walker isn't too distant from 1st place and easily has a chance to win his next competition. Resuming competition so soon before the Olympia may have been a mistake because his body wasn't able to keep all of the muscle for the Arnold Classic cut. He probably lost a little muscle mass from the cut, especially in his legs. The bodybuilding coach would also heap praise on his understudy, Samson Dauda, believing the man has potential to be an Olympia champion. "He's the best combination of everything," said Sarchev. "Can he beat Hadi and Derek?" "Yes. With his conditioning and size, beat them at Olympia. We'd have to see them lined up next to each other." The 5'11" Dauda, who finished 4th in the Arnold last year, has excellent legs for a big man and has classic lines and virtually proportional growth. It was amazing to see such an attractive bodybuilder win the second most renowned competition in bodybuilding. However, his back still needs some additional bulk. In the men's open category of the IFBB Pro League, Dauda is the top poser. He flaunted his muscles to the beat of his posing track while he posed. In the individual posing round, he performed better because of his increased conditioning from the prejudging round. He crushed his rivals and captured his first Arnold Classic championship thanks to his well-balanced, symmetrical, and stunning body. Dauda's victory in the 2023 Arnold Classic makes him Hadi Choopan's strongest rival for Olympia at the 2023, which is set for November 2nd to 5th in Orlando, Florida. It was evident Dauda was clearly the bigger guy amongst all. He came to win everything at the Arnold and he proved himself. His form was amazing and his conditioning definitely paid off. Nick Walker wasn't disappointing. However, Dauda came in much stronger. Their rivalry was unmatched, with Arnold and fans expect to see much more in the upcoming Mr. Olympia. No matter who won the competition, it can be unsaid that both these bodybuilders give everything for the sport. They're one of the most hardworking bodybuilders this era has seen, and they keep on surprising us. Pre-competition, both bodybuilders made sure they gave their absolute best in the workouts and maintained their diets for the perfect conditioning. Like Dauda, compared to many other athletes that he competes against on high levels, his diet preparation is distinctive. Dauda's method of meal preparation is more similar to that of a chef preparing a seafood boil or a grill master preparing for a catering event than his opponents, who prepare meals using cutting boards in a kitchen. He made sure he was getting enough protein in every meal, and if it was the right amount. He also had steak in his diet and didn't skip on the red meat for his meals. It's safe to assume that Dauda's meals don't sacrifice taste. It's a widespread myth that meals must be boring or flavorless if a top bodybuilder wants to keep a constant macro count. Both are untrue, and Dauda seems to insistently give taste the upper hand in his preparation. As for Nick, his diet plan was incredible as well. In a video, he showed his meal plan before starting his fasted cardio. Walker was seen in his car at 7:39 in the morning. He still seems to need to do 20 minutes of cardio 6 days a week according to his current schedule. Walker then snagged a cold brew coffee, but unlike the black coffee he drank before the 2022 Olympics, he now makes his cold brew with 2 stevia and 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla. Thankfully for him, the extra flavor comes with no discernible negatives because the change hasn't had a significant impact on his physical appearance or level of vitality. Steak, onions, mushrooms, 2 full eggs, and ground cinnamon make up his first meal. He had chicken with mustard, rice and bananas with almond butter, cinnamon, and salt for his second meal before working out. It is clear that Nick had a lot of variety in his diet and kept in mind that have enough protein, carbs, and the necessary nutrients to maintain and build his physique. It goes without question the hard work both bodybuilders did while prepping for Arnold. With Arnold declaring the conditions of all bodybuilders, the upcoming Mr. Olympia is going to be a crazy show and definitely very surprising. Who do you think is taking the Olympia home? Is it going to be among Nick and Dauda, or is there going to be a new contender coming with a bang? Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content. Don't forget to share with your friends.